government, for instance, the 3 regions, you have under the administration of Tafawa Balewa, you have only 10 Hausa people. The 10 Hausa people, all of them were killed. Some of them, even their wife, murdered before they killed them. Yoruba, out of the 8 they have in the federal level, 3 were killed, 5 ran away because they heard the news. Igbo have 47 in Tafawa Balewa this thing. The 47 of them, no touch anyone. And Aguiyi went on to put Igbo people in the head of every office. Igbo people everywhere, Igbo people. That is what drew the attention of the Nigerian Supreme Military Council. They began to look at issue. When diplomatically Aguiyi wanted to intervene, Hausa struck, revenge. That is the Igbo pogrom. That is the Igbo massacre. And so Ojukwu capitalized on telling you about they are killing my people, we cannot take it anymore, having killed my people, we are calling our people, return back to the east, Natabane no, Nigeria don't want us again. What are hypocrites? What a hypocrites and heartless people. Ojukwu told you the truth that there was pogrom of Igbo people. There were massacre of Igbo people. My heart bleeds. That is the truth he told. He would have been kind enough to tell us, because of what Chukwuma Zogo did, that is why this thing have resulted here. But he was only telling you they are killing Igbo people, and some of you, this disease run in your blood. If I come here now and tell you Nigeria is killing Igbo people, your blood will boil. You will think it's true.
Everybody, I am your brother, the only civilian. The man you just listened to is our brother, Mr. George ONYIBE. You see, I have respect for this man. You see, whenever I'm talking to him, I always tell him, you sound like the voice from the wilderness. This John the Baptist. Maybe because he's a pastor, be reverend. Maybe he makes it with politics. That's the reason why he sounds the way. When you listen to him, you must feel something. Like really, genuinely, he wants change for humanity. He wants the best for Nigeria. But one thing about him, we still have we don't agree all the time. Sometimes we disagree. Sometimes we correct each other as if we are fighting. But at the end of the day, we are still brothers. For what he just said, is something, whenever some people are saying it, I'm not very happy. You know what? I know Uzogu is part of those, because I believe the 1966 coup spoiled everything in Nigeria. That coup, 1966, led to the civil war. So the people that participated in that coup, they are the reason why things are like this in Nigeria. Yes, because it was after the coup, Aguiyi takes over and brought down the regional structure and remove referendum from our constitution. So those who participated in that coup, they are not hero to me. They are the cause of our problem, or they are part of it. But when you say Uzogu led that coup, to me, it is, you are not being truthful to yourself. It's like, look, our brother George ONYIBE, I know you want to help these young youths, but you must tell them the real truth, the whole truth. Everything that I know about Nigeria, everything, our independence, the coup, what led to civil war, the corruption, everything, you know it too. I can't say I know it more than you, because I know you know these things. But I feel it's either you want to put animal or cap people on the map, like you want people to say, okay, animal son participated in that coup. Maybe that's the reason why you are saying, you keep mentioning Uzogu. Uzogu organized the coup. Uzogu did not organize that coup. Come on now. How will Uzogu organize the coup? Uzogu that led the troop to the north to go and kill Amudu Bello and other politicians, military men there. The power was in Lagos. Anybody that leading a coup supposed to go to Lagos. You can risk. You know what it means for somebody. Listen, I don't want to rush this thing. We are going to take it one by one. Okay. I would like you to listen to what Ojukwu said. Who led the coup? Who financed the coup? Aguiyi financed that coup. But let's listen to who led the coup.
Emmanuel Ifejuna. Donatus Okafor, Christian Hanuforo, Humphrey Chukwuka, and Captain Ugbona Hoji. These men were based in Lagos and began to seek co-conspirators stationed in the north, east, and western regions. This led Major Hanuforo to bring his childhood friend and former schoolmate Major Kaduna Nzegu into the plot. Nzegu was a chief instructor at the Nigerian Military Training College Kaduna in the northern region. He in turn brought his colleagues, Majors Adewale Ademoyega and Timothy Owatuegu into the plot.
Irosi's regime failed to set up a military tribunal to try the coup plotters, despite calls from several quarters for them to be tried, as it has always been the case when a coup fails. Some of the coup plotters were only arrested and detained, and eventually released back to the army. It is said that while in jail, their salaries were paid in full without any deduction whatsoever.
The coup that seems to be at the center of subsequent problems in Nigeria. The coup of January 15th, 1966 was actually led by Major Ifajuna, and he commanded the activities in the south, and Zogo, another major, coordinated the northern side.
You hear him? You listen to Ojukwu himself. He said, people are saying it was Uzogu who led that coup. It was not Uzogu. It was Emmanuel Ifajuna. Because he's the one who led the troop to Lagos to go and kill the prime minister. If Uzogu led the troop to the north to go and kill Amudu Bello, killing Amudu Bello, you can't call that a coup. Killing Amudu Bello, you can't call that a coup. Amudu Bello is like a governor. If you kill Amudu Bello, the Northerners will just, conduct another election and replace him. But it is when you kill a prime minister or a president to take over the whole nation, then you can. That's where you can. When you can call it a coup. How can you say somebody that led Uzogu led the coup and he went to the north because Emmanuel Ifajuna ran away, and he left Uzogu to be the one talking to press? Mean he organized that coup? No, somebody invited him to join them because he grew up in the north. That's why they call him. Is it not Sodana? No, there's a name they call him. Uzogu did not let that go. Uzogu was betrayed. He was deceived, saying that he is Igbo, to join these people to organize it. He shot himself or hanged himself. He killed himself. He was suffering. Nobody gave a shit. They abandoned him. So Uzogu did not. This Ojukwu talking. Uzogu did not organize a coup. That's what the Igbos they do. They will not accept the blame. They always claim they are the saints. They are the good people. The rest of us are evil people who can go up against them. They never talk about their wrong dealings. They always push the blame, push blame, pushing. They are even calling Uzogu a South man, the South that organized the coup. Never will accept what I know. You might say Uzogu participated in that coup. He is not a good man. Some people might say, but he did not organize that coup. Stop pinning that coup on him. This is what they do. They always push the blame. These will never agree they do anything wrong. It is when they want to commit crime, they will deceive Anyoma people, deceive other tribes to say they are Igbos, and they will deceive them to go and commit crime. When the trouble comes, they will hide, and push you to go and die. The same thing Ojukwu did when he destroyed that a bridge that led to the Asaba massacre, telling Anyoma people they are Igbos. If they are really Igbos, when the trouble comes, everybody fight together and die together. Why destroying the bridge? Uzogu do not let it. Was Emmanuel Ifajuna who financed it. Emmanuel Ifajuna led the coup. You don't see finance it. When they carry up the coup. Okay, wait. Ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to Ijele.
And himself. Not me. You are contradicting your brain, because you know get sense. How do you leave Emmanuel Ifajuna, a major that led the Lagos attack, and Eurosi was around, driving around, monitoring, making sure everything is moving fine, and you are holding Nsobu that was in Kaduna, that was not the capital. The capital city was Lagos. So you people left the people that did it in capital, and you're blaming the people that took out the premier of the northern region. So Nzogu planned it and he did not stay in Lagos to take power. He went there. It has not occurred to you that it was Ivy Ironsi that was pulling all of those strings? It has not occurred to you that it was Ironsi that was pulling the whole strings? See, believe what you want to believe, but know the truth. Don't try to tinker with reality. Okay? Don't tinker with reality. If you don't know the full story, go and do your own research. And Nzogu did the coup. Nzogu coup. You see, and the same thing what our people they do today. Then go hide. All the people where they do, they go their background. They go come project other people. When he go fall for their head. Meanwhile, now them they pull the strings from behind, just like Nnamdi Kanu was behind, pulling the strings, sending Ikoso to go and bury people alive. Buy them, do this one, do the other one. And see, if you never happen in your jockey, your job happen in your jockey, your job happen. Never knock and they wish. My people, I think
you hear him. Nzogu did not let the coup. He only led the troop to the north. Emmanuel Ifajuna, who went to Lagos to go and kill the prime minister. He's the one, the captain of the coup. And the man who secretly financed it was Abu Ironsi. And Ojukwu, they are all part of this thing. Ojukwu was one of the senior officers in the north. They didn't kill him. They didn't kill him. Okay. I want you to listen to this man.
We are not honest with it, that we don't want to accept this obvious fact that Igbos organized a coup, because the person that initiated the coup was Emmanuel Ifajuna with ONYIBE. Nzogu was brought in by Biafraud, who is very good friend, except for the Major Banjo that joined them. The rest were Igbos. Now let us leave the people that organized the coup, because I've told you that the coup was initiated by Emmanuel Ifajuna and no other person. No other person. Now, how was this coup executed? The execution proper. Our fallout was that 27 Northerners were killed. 27. And out of that 27, every important military officer from the north died. Now, if you want to organize a coup, the very first person you kill is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The commander-in-chief of that armed forces was Nnamdi Kanu. He was not killed. Yes, he was outside Nigeria. But who told me that he was not informed there was going to be a coup to travel outside Nigeria? But let us assume that it was a coincidence. Under the system of government that we operate in, when he travels, power goes to the Senate President. The Senate President then was Biafraud. So when he was away, the President of Nigeria was the Senate President, who was an Igbo, who was Biafraud. Biafraud was not killed. Now, you cannot organize a coup without killing the most important military officer. The most important military officer, who is the chief of staff, was Ironsi, who is an Igbo man. Ironsi was not killed. Now, Ojukwu was in Kanu, in charge of the Atlas Brigade. Ojukwu was a lieutenant colonel then, a very senior officer. Ojukwu himself was not killed, but every officer from the north was killed. Now, there are other things I cannot understand.
Senior officer in the north. If he was not part of the coup, why did they kill Ojukwu in the north? Why? Okay, Ojukwu is controlling the military there in the north. They have many ammunition on his care. He locked them up. He couldn't defend the premier, and he was in the north. Tell me why they reward him by making him the military governor in the old eastern region. If Ojukwu was not part of the coup, ask. Ojukwu was part of the coup, so he was rewarded to go and be the military governor in the old eastern region. Agu Ironsi, if Agu Ironsi was not the Babal himself, how can you say you come to stop the coup and you are changing the government? A regional government, over 300 tribes agreed on to our colonial master. Igbo man single-handedly pull it down and introduce this style of government and say all the mineral resources is the one that is going to control in cocoa, control the granite pyramid in the north, controlling the oil. Is that the kind of government we agreed on with our colonial master? It rewrite our constitution and remove referendum and say everybody died there. Is that if it's not, if Agu Ironsi was not the one organizing this group, what did they do? Immediately they kill Tafawa Balewa They asked his brother to go, his brother, Nnamdi Azikiwe, to come and sign that he's no longer the president, because without him, Ironsi will not be commander-in-chief of the armed forces. They will tell you, oh, he was just a ceremonial president. Nnamdi Azikiwe was just saying, I don't believe that crap. Why? Before Oyibo hand over that country to us, they said 2 parties must join together to form a government. Igbo prefer to go and form government with the North. They betrayed the South to go and form government with the North. So if Nnamdi Azikiwe agree to be the ceremonial president, what's our business there? Are you going to blame Edo, blame Urobo, blame Yoruba, blame Shekri, blame other tribe in the South? No. But he was not the ceremonial president. He was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. That's the reason why before they swore Tafawa Balewa in, he had to go and take salute. He had to go and take an oath in the presence of the president, because he's the commander-in-chief. The economy, that's what Tafawa Balewa were controlling. Are you getting me now? When they killed Tafawa Balewa, Aguiyi couldn't be the what they call it, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The power, before Nnamdi Azikiwe left Nigeria, he handed over to vice president, another Igbo man. The senate president, another Igbo man. They control everything. You have to call the president and say, come and sign, so that they will hand over power to another Igbo man. Igbo people organize a coup that kill everybody. Who does that? Who does that? You should be celebrating that the action the Northerners took is the best to stop some nonsense. Did they put Hausa Fulani man there where they kill Ironsi? No. Did they pull a Fulani man there? No. Did they pull Hausa? No. They put a Christian go on. It was Igbo that was doing this tribalism. Not, it's only them. Aguiyi Ironsi organized that coup. Stop blaming Uzogu. It's unfair blaming it on Uzogu. My name is The Wounded. Thank you and God bless.